This presentation is brought to you through the efforts of the Western Pennsylvania Coalition for Abandoned Mine Reclamation. Abandoned mine drainage. Abandoned mine drainage. There are over 7,500 miles of polluted waterways in Appalachia alone. Most of these streams, creeks, and rivers are in Pennsylvania. AMD, pollution from abandoned coal operations, has a direct effect on the people of these areas.
Acid mine drainage is the #1 water pollution problem in Pennsylvania.
Acid mine drainage is acid water that comes out of a mining environment. It's the result of reacting the pyrite that's in the rock and the coal with air, which has oxygen in it, and water. And as a result of those reactions, you get sulfuric acid and you get metals, particularly iron, aluminum, and manganese.
Mining fueled the economy of Pennsylvania and met the wartime demand of this growing nation. Laws regulating the discharge of water did not exist until the mid-70s.
Most of the problems in Pennsylvania from coal mining are as a result of abandoned coal mines, abandoned long before there were any serious federal or state regulations requiring them to mine in a way that would not create mine drainage.
A legacy of rip-and-run mining left scars on the land and fouled the water. Unsightly refuge piles continue to produce AMD runoff.
Clean water is really central to a good lifestyle and a healthy economy as well.
Clean streams that attract people to the areas to boat and to fish and to recreate, camp, things like that, then that brings more money into the communities.
It's hard to realize just how important clean waterways are.
1 mile of trout stream is worth $40,000 to the economy.
We have a lot of fishermen that are actually involved in this process with the watershed associations, and they want to obviously see improvement in the fisheries.
I never thought I'd see the day where I was able to fish this stream.
Tourism is very important, particularly with fishing and whitewater rafting, as well as hiking and biking. And obviously, the cleaner the watershed, the cleaner the area, makes it more attractive and encourages people to get out and enjoy the scene.
Fishing and recreation are not the only concerns that we have to face with polluted waterways.
Many communities rely on their drinking water supplies from streams that are contaminated by acid mine drainage.
Not only the cost of community water treatment increases, but those people whose wells are directly affected also suffer.
Most acid mine drainage has a lot of sulfate in it, which causes problems with people's digestive systems.
Not only is the health of a community directly related to the quality of its water supply, but also its economics.
We look at the economics of it. If we improve the water quality, treatment plants don't have to treat the water nearly as much, which is going to do a lot for everyone.
Many industries use water. Cleaning up the environment could very well bring more industry into the southwestern region.
Also, clean streams are an attraction to people to come live in communities and for businesses to relocate to those areas, because clean water is a real necessity for, of course, for life.
Certainly having a clean watershed and clean streams and a clean environment is really a source of pride for the community and for the people.
Plus the fact our local folks really would enjoy, seeing our streams back again.
Well, in Pennsylvania, watershed groups have just grown dramatically in the last 10 years.
The Western Pennsylvania Coalition for Abandoned Mine Reclamation, a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization, brings together local, state, and federal agencies in partnership with industry and grassroots groups.
As more citizens become involved with their watersheds, these groups are becoming stronger and more numerous, and federal, state, and local agencies are responding, providing not only technical help but financial help to initiate projects to treat mine drainage sources.
Working in the Watershed Coalition with public-private partnerships, which includes private industry and volunteers and students and just local businesses and everything, has been the most rewarding time that I've ever had.
Each year, about $265 million goes to the government as production fees for coal.
Coal companies are stepping forward and are providing not only funds but equipment and material and labor in partnership with watershed groups to restore past scars and to help clean up mine drainage.
Pennsylvania is the leader in abandoned mine restoration.
The Western Pennsylvania Coalition for Abandoned Mine Reclamation was formed in 1982 by concerned conservation districts.
WPCAMR and its sister agency, WPCAMR, which is in Eastern PA, play a vital role in spreading the message to different, not only groups, but watershed groups, to politicians, and to many other folks. Without them, a lot of the word that's going out as to the benefits of cleanup would not be circulated as well as it's being circulated.
The WPCAMR provides assistance and direction for watershed groups who want to clean up AMD polluting the waterways of the bituminous coalfields.
A variety of methods that are available to treat mine drainage, and the number of technologies and techniques is growing yearly as more and more people become aware of the need and dedicate a larger part of their technical expertise to solving the problem.
There was a realization about 1993-94 that the passive treatment technologies that had been developed were getting to the point now where they could make a real impact on cleaning up these streams.
To treat AMD, the main method used is what's called passive treatment. And what that is basically non-mechanical treatment. There's different types of passive treatment because there's different types of acid mine drainage. Some require only a pond that requires settling time. Others require compost, others require limestone. The key element in treating any of them is raising the pH of this water so that many of the metals will settle into the pond and not settle in the stream.
Energy companies have partnered with engineering firms and construction companies to remine abandoned sites.
The efforts of the AMD abatement projects in the Shaw Mine complex and assistance with remining in the Shaw Mine has helped greatly to improve the water quality.
Yeah, millions of tons of earth have been moved from this site above Roaring Run. It has been taken to scrub grass, burned, and returned as neutralized fly ash.
These passive treatment systems have had a measurable effect on the watershed.
The systems that we've installed, we're now treating over 750 million gallons a year of mine drainage. And we have restored 11 miles of stream as documented by the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection. And we're seeing fish in 6 of those miles that haven't been there for over a century.
We have also stocked the Kiskiminetas River, which is monumental. There was no life in the Kiskiminetas in 1980. We're now stocking trout in the river.
I feel very proud of the fact that we are, as a community, pulling some things together, and we are improving the quality of life.
These successes would not be possible without the efforts of numerous groups and organizations.
And that is the key, to get all the small agencies that are out there together and be represented as a whole.
Without volunteers, you could spend all the money in the world and it would be for naught.
It's important to stress that the environment won't clean itself up. We need everyone to pitch in, from older citizens, senior citizens, to young children, everyone in between. Everyone has a very important role to play in this, and we can do it together.
To get involved and make a difference, contact your local watershed group, the Area Conservation District, or WPCAMR at 724-837-5271.